So you know you're getting that plump and that smooth lip treatment. And everybody can use this, but not everybody's gonna be able to see it ever at this price again, especially with the 5 interest-free credit card payment. So from your glow to your muslin gloss to your lips, that's how we're rounding out this hour. But if you've stayed with us this far, we have another incredible hour featuring the very best from Perlier. So feast your eyes on the absolute best deal and the most limited quantity on the Royal Elixir Youth Oil. So we like to say this is something you're gonna wanna put on at night. This has a 75% off savings today, so it's $150 beautiful bottle that is like triple the size. It's 1.5 ounces. It's a customer pick, clinically shown. You're gonna wanna press this into your skin at night, and you're gonna wake up, your skin is gonna look younger, it's gonna be firmer, it's gonna have incredible plump, juicy hydration, and it's not an oil that sits on top of your skin. Think of it more like an elixir, which is more powerful than a serum, so it penetrates into your skin while you sleep. It's $7.99. For less than 800 of you can pick it up. So I'm excited that that's in the show. I've never presented it at a $39.95 price point and free shipping and handling. And then for those of you who have vacation on the brain, in this hour, our #1 favorite Caribbean vanilla in our body cream full size is back. And we have the variations of scent. So we have the original Caribbean vanilla, then we have the Caribbean vanilla coffee, Caribbean vanilla bourbon, Caribbean vanilla caramel, and Caribbean vanilla raspberry. So whichever one you choose, you're gonna see instant hydration, an improvement in the elasticity, an improvement in the appearance of your firmness to your skin. Your skin is gonna feel baby soft. So anywhere it's the driest, it's the roughest, it has the most texture. You wanna show off that summer shorts or dress or any bikini you wanna wear, a bathing suit, $3.19 gets these full-size body butters home in your most decadent, most sexy, sultry Caribbean vacation with a twist if you wanna add the bourbon. All right. My name is Valerie Stepp. Come meet me on social media. You can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook. I'd love to get to know you a little bit better outside of here. And we're gonna kick off this hour with a weekly deal drop. Now, weekly deal drop is kind of like a mini Today special. We launched this earlier in the week. It only had a handful of presentations. The price expires tonight at midnight. This is the most powerful, most concentrated, brand new Youth Creator Eye Serum at a $29.95 price point. Free shipping and handling, 5 interest-free credit card payments. This is about addressing the most advanced signs of aging around the eyes. So yes, lines and wrinkles and crow's feet, but what about deep lines and wrinkles? What about the dark circles? What about that thin, fragile skin that starts to lose the elasticity and you start to lose that gravity above your eye, because it will actually lift the appearance of the skin above the eye as well. So remarkable improvement that you can see, clinical improvement that we can measure, and you're gonna wanna take this concentrated all around the eyes, massage it in, use it morning, use it night, and it has been incredibly popular for us this week because there's nothing else like it that uses ingredients that actually optimize your own skin's natural collagen and natural hyaluronic acid. So of course, Skip Borghese and his beautiful mother, Amanda Borghese, are joining us live. You two together, you guys haven't fought yet, but the day is still young.
Look, Mother's Day is a week away.
That's
I
right.
have
Be a good
reserved
kid.
everything for Mother's Day.
Okay, good for you. Good job,
I'm only
Skip.
kidding. I'm only kidding.
It's all here.
I started now. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Isn't this interesting? What
I
is
was
this?
gonna say to you earlier,
Something on my
you
shoulder,
had something
Mom,
on
and
your
you say
shoulder,
nothing
but
about it.
I thought it was
there.
intentional. Thought you were making
Those
a
are
fashion
fighting
choice.
words now, Mom. Mom, how do you? What do you just want me to be embarrassed the entire time?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All right. So when I see something on you, I won't say anything like that.
You always do.
You have
Skip.
that dark thing in your teeth, Mom. Mom, don't smile. Look at it. You see that?
Anytime, you know, Valerie,
You don't
anytime
see
he's gonna
that?
embarrass me, he will.
All right.
Well,
So
I'm
anyway,
not worried. Anyway, we have got to talk about
we got to
the
get
most
you to try this
revolutionary
product.
new product
Yeah.
that we've had in many years. What, and this date, what, 4 to 6 years we've been working on this as far as developing it.
I know our sister company launched it maybe 2 years ago, and it's become their #1 selling product. Unfortunately, that is at $250, so we don't want to do that to
No,
you.
we don't.
We get to use a lot of the research and development and the technology in order to bring you this. Out of every eye product we've ever launched, I think Mom and I can agree on one thing. We can agree that this is the most advanced eye product we've ever brought to market under our company.
Totally, totally. I mean, I have never used a product that has affected my eye area so quickly and so in such a revolutionary way as this. I just want you to look at the before and afters. I want you to hear what we have to say. I want you to get it home and try it, and you yourself will not believe it. Do your own before and afters.
When the chemist came to us originally
we
with
didn't
this,
believe it.
we not only did we believe
No.
it, we didn't want it. We said, no, there's no need for another eye product in our line. And then they showed us the test. They showed us before and afters. Before and afters that are so good that HSN won't even put them on the air. We couldn't show them. No, we still can't show them, Mom.
Not all of them.
No, we cannot show you all of them. We're showing you some of them. Number one, something we've never been able to say before of an eye product, the lid. We can work 365, all around the lid, 360 degrees all around the eye. We can say things like we can lift the appearance of your skin, especially above the eye. If that before and after doesn't tell you how powerful that is. How about all the reflectors and short and long-term darkness that start in the corner of the eye and then take over underneath the eye? But look at the difference there. I mean, if you do wear anything above the on your eyelid or eyeshadow, which one would you rather put it on, the left or the right? So first of all, an open eye is a more beautiful eye. We also can say for the first time,
younger looking eye.
Younger looking at. We can say for the first time, which is what my mom noticed in a ridiculous way, is the brightening around the eye, which is what makes you look so much younger too. Not just below, but everywhere, all the way around the eye. So we're talking lifting, we're talking brightening, we're talking dark circles.
Bags, we're talking puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles, and deep wrinkles.
And look at this too. Look at the brightening. This is an incredible, incredible brightening one. And these are also helped. All the benefits are helped by two, what I call buses of peptide. There's a hexapeptide number 8 and a pentapeptide 48. These are like buses of messengers for age-defined properties like wrinkles, like the fact that we can say that we are going to optimize skin's own collagen levels, that we're going to optimize skin's own hyaluronic acid levels, which is totally depleted after the age of 50, 55. You're going to see clinical after clinical on the left side. You're going to see like just constant non-plateauing clinicals. What I mean by that is at 14 days,
the eye gets better and better.
At 28 days, it gets better. So 0, 14, and 28, there's no plateauing. So this is what we call the youth creator, right? The youth creator eye. You guys remember our 1 ounce? We're about to probably sell out of our 2 ounce youth creator. This is for the face, our #1 selling all-time product under Royal Elixir. This is the first time we're launching an eye under this family of products. If you have the Royal Elixir Youth at home, in either size, this is its partner. Now the eye. Also tested for sensitivity, no alcohol, no fragrance. We tested so you don't feel any kind of issues. Everybody who's tested it felt absolutely nothing using it all the way around. Here's part of it. On 50
a little
people.
applicator too.
And the applicator, I think it would be better shown by Valerie, is made of glass with a little round ball at the end. So you can press down on the little sponge at the end, or just put that applicator right from the bottle right on your skin.
Just dot, dot, dot. You could,
Yeah, no, but when you put it on your eye, Valerie, you just use the little round ball of glass.
Rub it in.
And just pass it by the bottom and the top, and it cools the eye as it does it.
And you need so little too.
It's what I love so much is, and Amanda, you actually taught me this, the viscosity and the consistency is very important because this is the thinnest, most fragile skin. So sometimes people will be layering sometimes people will be layering thick products around their eyes and it's just sitting on top of the eyes. So this is a serum, and I love that I love that it's got that glass end to it, little tiny ball, so you can just glide over there and use your own beauty tools, which are your fingers, to be able to kind of massage it in. But am I right that the serum is actually going to be more beneficial and penetrate and work better?
Yes, and it's going to do that immediately, and you are going to start to see an incredible difference in that entire area around your eye. Because for me, I had never thought about my upper eye that much. It was more the under eye, and if I look tired, those lines and wrinkles. This will address the entire eye area, but to lift the lid and help give that brightness all around the eye gives you a much more youthful look. The skin looks better. You look younger. And the way I feel about this is I have never tried anything that has worked as quickly and as beautifully and as perfectly as this. And Valerie, I've been here for years talking about your eyes and how the windows to your soul, and this is the most important area on your face, and the delicate skin, as you said, that you have no oil glands here. This is something that will address that and has made my eyes even more open. If you can imagine, the lid is now higher. I have more brightness around the whole
Mom,
area.
your lid is as like
It's amazing. I can put
it's
a lot of
yeah. I
eyeshadow.
know. I see. I'm looking
Right?
at it now. Yeah,
I-
it looks much firmer
Isn't it true?
and tighter.
It
Your
is
lid from
firmer, and
here.
that's another thing. Firmer. It's for me, it's miraculous.
Yeah.
And as Skip said, we haven't been able to show you all the pictures, but the pictures we do show you are,
Well,
in my book, miraculous,
and
because look at that. There's
when we
nothing out
talk
there that does this.
When we talk
Nothing.
about miracles, Skip, we should probably kind of reintroduce the world of Royal Jelly, because
Royal Elixir, yeah.
the Royal Elixir
Yes.
family has
And
such
why?
innovative, exactly. So let's talk about that for a moment.
Yes. Yes.
Royal Elixir is a skincare line, the second one we ever brought to market, that has more clinical studies, more science behind it than anything we've ever brought to market. It is made for 50, 55 and older skin. It is made to bring and revive our skin back, bring it back to life. A lot of times what ends up happening, even if you don't have a lot of wrinkles or crepiness or lid issues, or you don't want to lift your eye, or maybe you don't have dark circles, even though you have a skin that looks fatigued, you have a skin that looks gray and tired, you want to bring it back to life. You want to have that youthful, elastic, plumped looking skin. And so my grandmother, who didn't suffer from too many wrinkles, had a very thinning looking skin, fragile looking skin. Had
Crepey too.
it had, yeah, it was crepey. It had lost its vitality.
Yes.
By the time she was 90, she had started using it in her mid 80s. Her skin looked like it had reverted back to her early 80s. Her skin looked better in her late 90s than it did in her mid 80s.
Went backwards.
Yeah, her clock went backwards for her
really
skin.
did.
And we attribute all of that to Royal Elixir. My mom's skin is flawless. I posted some pictures. I don't know if you saw the comments, Mom, on Facebook of you and my son graduated from college this weekend. And it was my mom hugging my son. And everybody, Mom, has, you should go read it. They're like, what fountain of youth is this witchcraft? They all talk about how gorgeous your skin is, and it's true.
Thank you.
Royal Elixir and black rice are the only thing my mom uses, and you get such powerful ingredients.
Right.
You know that
Yeah.
this one eye product has 14 working ingredients, and that we're the only company in the world that uses fresh royal jelly from the hive to the product. We're the only company that preserves that royal jelly and never changes its chemical composition, so that you get all of the vitamins, the minerals, the sugars, and you get what is called the miracle of nature.
It is miraculous.
Because no one can explain how the power of real royal jelly. The problem is that the industry normally uses a powdered royal jelly or a freeze-dried royal jelly. We're the only cosmetic company that doesn't change its chemical composition and gets that true royal jelly on your eyes, plus the youth peptide, plus the hexapeptide, the pentapeptide 48, that are all there to work as messengers on our skin. So the combination of the fatty acids that come from the pure cold pressed organic coconut oil for deep hydration, the royal jelly, the organic honey that's in there that draws moisture to our eyes. I mean, everything, the shea butter that's in here. I could talk about this product for an hour straight.
Well, we don't have that kind of time, Skip, because I'm just calling you out. This bottle, this price, it expires tonight at midnight. You can lock this in on auto ship, which means you're getting that 29-year anniversary special price for this incredible, efficacious, full size. I love that it's in a glass bottle with that glass dropper. You do not need a lot. Put this 360 degrees around your eyes and see it go to work. It will go to work immediately. Of course, you're gonna wanna use it for the full 30-day window, but you're locking in that value for $5.99 today. Thousands have been spoken for. This is the last and final day. It will go up to $80 tonight at midnight, so I would hate for you to miss out on that incredible 60% off savings. But talking about incredible, as we stay in the world of Royal Elixir, I am so excited. We have our final chance, final quantity. I know Skip and Amanda are supposed to have a show later tonight. There will be none of this Royal Elixir Youth Creator available later. Why? Most importantly, this is a size that will not be repeated. Normally you could get a half ounce size or a 1 ounce size. This is the double up 2 ounce size that is valued at $166.95. We have slashed the price for this final quantity by 80%. It is $32.95. You break up your payments today, 5 interest-free credit card payments, it comes down to $6.59. That's less than the coffee or the bagel you got this morning. And this is the last time we're ever going to be able to do this size at this price. So let's talk about this, because this, originally, we were super kind of, like we would only use it on maybe just at night or just a few areas, but now at this size, every day, morning and night, put it on your neck and décolleté, put it on the backs of your hands, right?
Yep.
Yes.
This is our double size, and I wanted to show you what the 1 ounce size looks like right here.
Okay.
This is the bonus size. This is double the 1 ounce. So you've got a 2 ounce size right here that this size will never come back. We brought it back just for the 29th anniversary, but it's being discontinued as a 2 ouncer. So I hope that everybody can get this. This is where our entire skincare company truly started. At $166 though, we were telling you to use this very sparingly as the booster, because this not only has the real royal jelly in it, but it also is the only product besides now the eye that has the youth peptide. What is the youth peptide? The peptide of youth comes from a study that was done in a Japanese laboratory where they tried to understand this power of royal jelly. They're like, how can royal jelly be the thing that changes a bee genetically? How can royal jelly have the power of making a bee live so much longer? A bee be the largest bee in the hive, the only bee to actually reproduce. How can anybody not be able to explain that? So this Japanese laboratory grabbed the genome of the royal jelly and was able to actually find the peptide and synthesize that youth peptide, and we're the only ones licensing it, and we put it in here. So you've got now the Royal Pro Youth Peptide that's in this product, fresh living royal jelly, Italian certified organic honey, all going to work on the skin. The before and afters are dramatic. I almost have to warn people when you take a look at this before and afters. The lines underneath, those lines that you see underneath their eyes, gone. You're gonna see incredible before and afters of the vertical lines here. This is another incredible ones that also disappear. But what I urge everybody to understand is that this is to bring our skin back to life. This is so many of us lose all the abilities of those natural things. I know, look at the brightness, look at the tautness, look at the elasticity. This is all coming from within. This is why, watch this, watch the middle.
I love this.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Now, again, this is not a color cosmetic. This is a serious skincare treatment. At $166, do you know how I was telling you to use this as your booster for all other Royal Elixir? Watch this. You can also use it with the eye cream around the eye. Now, look at that.
That's incredible, isn't it?
This complements your eye. This is a booster for the eye. This is a booster for your face. This is a booster for the pearls of youth. It's a booster for the oil that we're about to sell. It's a booster but at $32 or whatever you guys are doing, use this as your day serum. You're getting 2 ounces.
What do you mean $32?
I think they said that. Isn't that what they said?
$32.95.
$32.95. At $32.95, make this your every single day serum.
That's unbelievable.
But it'll also boost everything else you're putting on that's Royal Elixir related. It'll boost the eye. It'll boost the pearls of youth. It'll go into your skin. It's got 3 different delivery systems. Within seconds, you don't feel it anymore. And it revives our skin that's lackluster, that's lost its energy, that's see-through looking, that's fragile looking.
Still our #1 one selling product?
Number one selling all-time product. Yeah.
Number one selling all-time product, and the most clinicals we've ever done on any product.
Yeah. And that's why we sell this for over 200, I think. I think it's $200 on our website with perfect 5-star customer reviews. So I just think at $32, we can't put it on auto ship. I'm assuming.
No.
This is it.
There's no auto
This is it for this size.
This is it for the
forever.
size. This is a one and done. This is an opportunity buy. This is an invitation to step into the Royal Elixir family. Again, this was initially intended to be a booster. So you'd use it sparingly. Maybe you'd use a drop. Maybe you'd mix it with other things. With this concentration, can you imagine the results that you're going to get when you're using this morning and night as your serum? First thing you're putting on your skin before you do anything else, or maybe you don't use anything else. If you're somebody who likes lightweight skincare that has powerful intentional ingredients, you're gonna love this, especially as we go into the warmer months. You can see how lightweight, it's almost like got this milky consistency, and you don't need a lot, but because you are getting such the double up size for a limited number of you, take it down the neck and décolleté, take it around the eyes, take the excess around on your hands, because if you have lines, if you have texture, if you have discoloration, if you have any roughness or uneven skin tone around your skin, this is going to give you firmer, smoother, more even. That's why we call it the youth creator. It literally taps in and our skin starts acting like it was younger. It starts looking like it was younger. Horizontal lines that are etched in, that have been there for decades. The more advanced signs of aging you have, the better results you're gonna see quickly. 3 weeks. This is using it 3 weeks, one time a day. Give us the full 30 days. Like, this is your opportunity. Can you imagine by the time you have your next birthday, you have that reunion, you have that special occasion, maybe you're going on a vacation, maybe you're doing, you know, a renewal of your vows, loving your skin like you loved it years ago. Like, I cannot get over this. This before and after, she looks 10, 15 years younger.
I know this is one of the hardest things. This is what made this product the hero that it is, this picture. And I urge everybody not to only look at those fine lines and wrinkles, but this is what elasticity can do. This is what firmness can do. This is what optimizing your collagen and hyaluronic acid can do. This is what I believe the youth peptide in here is doing. This is what happens from within, right? But I urge people to understand that the skin, when you touch it, feels better. When you look at it, the elasticity, the bounce, we saw this in our own family happen. That's why we were so excited about it. Now, we brought in 4,000 of these. We had one airing already. I don't know what we have left, but the purpose of this for our 29th anniversary in HSN is for you to try it. That is the only purpose. You're getting a bone and sound size. That means you've got about 120 days worth of use if you were to use it once a day. But because it's a bonus size, because it's a 2-ounce size, use it twice a day. If you have the Pearls of Youth, let me show you what the Pearls of Youth looks like at home. You've got maybe the Pearls of Youth at home, which is another product. You've got maybe the nighttime cream gel in the Royal Elixir. Any of the Royal Elixir products that you have at home, combine one tiny little drop of this to just
It like
allow your products.
accelerates.
Exactly. That's why this could last you even more than the 120 days. This was meant at $166. We call it better than a serum, better than a booster. So we came up with Elixir. This is supposed to enhance all those benefits, and that's why at $166 it makes sense. But at $32, you can use this directly on your skin as much as you want and let it go to work. But if you can use it together with the eye, if you can use it together with the night oil or the night and the night serum and cream, or you could use it with a youth creator, you're just going to see even better results. All these before and afters are just this product.
And that on the right, on the left, sorry, is gravity plus age. On the right is pure youth creator, okay? And we're talking 3 weeks, because how many years do you think it took for that skin on the left to get that way? Many years.
We always hear, what do we hear, Mom?
Yes.
The worse your skin is, and the better.
The
you
more
should
you
see
will
results.
see,
But
yes.
we really listen and look at a lot of the testimonials who say, I've never seen anything work like this.
No.
I've never been able to treat this thing. My skin's never looked like this before. We don't blame we don't take credit for any of that. We have 40 different scientists who work at our facility, between derms, chemists, botanists, biologists, all these different people that work with Perlier or within Perlier. We also have Mother Nature, who created an ingredient that can't be duplicated in a lab. They cannot break down royal
And that
jelly
we have, and no one else does.
the way we have it.
Yes.
Because everybody else turns it into a powder.
Right.
Everybody else turns it into
Which
a freeze-dried.
loses, doesn't that, it loses the efficacy, it loses the freshness. That's why that real living royal jelly,
It can't,
It's
yeah.
just not the same.
it can promote
Right.
the results that we're seeing here. I've got to give everybody a quick little update. This is going to be your only presentation to see this. The way our phone lines have multiplied, I want to encourage you to use the QR code if you can jump to the front of the line. Just a reminder, this is not the 1 ounce jar that Skip has in front of him. This is the double up 2 ounce jar. This jar will never be repeated. It should be here at HSN, $166 and change while supplies last. And I know a lot of you are buying multiples. You don't even have to do the $32.95. Maybe you weren't ready to spend that today. $6.59. That's all you're going to pay. No shipping and handling. We send you this bottle. It's not layaway, and you get to try it for 30 days. So take that before picture today. Take your makeup off. Maybe it's tonight, maybe it's tomorrow, and see your skin. Really examine. Think about the last time you examined your skin and you saw those etched in lines and wrinkles, the nose to mouth. Maybe you're starting to do a little of this. You're starting to lift. You're starting to pull. You're starting to want to tuck back in the jowl area. Maybe it's the horizontal lines. Maybe it's the 11 lines. Try using something that was indicated and supposed to be a booster, but now you can use it as an elixir, which is more powerful, more concentrated than a serum. You're gonna put it on just like you put on a serum. It's got a lightweight, milky consistency. It goes right into the skin and starts to work, starts to actually activate that youth creation, right? Which is what we love. So if you have extra aging looking skin, perfect for you to start now and see the signs of aging reverse. But even if you're in your 30s or your 40s and you're saying, you know what, I've got the, the signs of aging from sun damage, or you've got deeper expression lines. You're gonna not only get bouncy skin, moisturized skin, brighter looking skin, but you actually are optimizing your own skin's natural collagen. So you get a beautiful result instantaneously, but the more you use it, the better it gets. At this 80% off savings, I know at home you're kind of curious, could it work for me? Would it work for me? This is gonna be your only presentation to get it home for $6 and change and see your skin literally change, Skip and Amanda. Like, look at that. Like, I can't get over that before and after.
In our family, we call this an infusion of youth. I mean, there is no other product like this on the planet, right? There is no other product except for our sister company that makes a product that has nature bottled from its source, not changed, not destroyed. We have to encapsulate this in a vacuumed environment when we take it from the hive. We bring it to our facility in Italy in a refrigerated manner, and it has to stay refrigerated. So it is treated like a food. That is the difference of how we make this product versus anybody else who would be using royal jelly. To our knowledge, no one in the world has found a way to do what we do. Right. And we've been working with these apiaries, these beekeepers in the hives for decades and decades, and always have worked on honey and the benefits of honey, royal jelly, the benefits of royal jelly, propolis, the benefits of propolis, beeswax and the benefits of beeswax. Anything that comes from the hive is so incredibly beneficial to our skin. You guys, we didn't say this, but royal jelly is so packed with vitamins, minerals, sugars, and lipids that if you were to eat royal jelly as a human being, you would be sustaining your life because it's got everything to sustain life. What does that mean? It's considered a whole food. It's got everything to sustain life. What's the largest organ on our body? Our skin. So can you imagine giving your skin? This changed my grandmother's skin. This made my grandmother's skin, and I'm not inventing this. My grandmother came on every single Mother's Day show for like a decade. You all saw her get younger over time. What did that? The Royal Elixir line. What is the most popular, most sold product within the Royal Elixir? It's always been it's always been this product.
You just saw that, didn't you, Skip?
Powerful serum ever.
I
this
did.
is our most powerful serum we have in our line. In 29 years, this is our #1 product that we sell here with Perlier. #1 in 29 years. The result
for that skin, right?
Yes.
55 and older skin,
Yes, and-
men and women, no alcohol, no fragrance,
I mean,
no.
but can I just say, I know the intention for the more mature skin, but I am seeing a huge trend in the world of social media, younger and younger and younger. We're seeing men and women start taking really good care of their skin. There's no reason that you can't get started now on this, right? And the fact of the matter
My wife's
is,
used this for a decade.
Exactly.
A decade. My wife's 46.
There's no way.
She started in her 30s using this product.
No, the fact of the matter is when you look at what's happening over here and you see I've sat, you know, a foot away from Amanda and seen how flawless her skin is. And every single year you look younger and younger. That's not normal. What normally happens is your skin gets thinner. It gets more laxity to it. The gravity takes hold. The lines and wrinkles stay etched.
But you know,
and they
Valerie,
stay
what they
longer.
say about my mom. They say my mom is the end result of incredible surgery. My mom's never had surgery.
No,
that's what they say. I've read the comments.
I believe it.
They say that.
But
But I
it's
look
not
at that
true.
as the most incredible compliment because Mom and I know the truth, right? She's never, ever had anything done. So it's really just ridiculous that this product and her routine, which is Perlier exclusively, I've gone live on Facebook to bust my mom. So I've gone into her bathroom live on Facebook. What was this, like a decade ago?
No, not
5 years
even.
ago?
Yeah, right.
5 years ago, I went in live. I'm like, we're going to really see if my mom's honest to the Perlier brand.
said,
Let's
"You
go.
must be using
She's got to be using something else because her skin looks so good that even her own son doesn't believe her anymore. So I took the camera. We went live in her in her condo,
bathroom.
and I went into her bathroom, and I'm like, damn, this woman's only using Perlier.
Yes,
I opened the drawers. I mean, she was the most embarrassed human being when I did that because I told her after she wasn't there at the time.
Okay, so Skip,
but
I have to tell you,
Perlier.
I know. Here's what's happening. They're actually going to ask me to move on to something else. We have so many people ordering, and they're trying to actually save a few for Debbie's show tonight. We don't want, nobody wants Debbie mad at us. We don't want to make any other show hosts mad. But here's what I want to urge you to do. You're seeing it first. This could be the last time you see it. It's a $166 double-size bottle. It's in that beautiful glass bottle. It's an 80% off savings for less than 1,500 of you. I think we have about 300 or 400 people trying to place their order now. If you want to try it, remember, there is no auto ship. This is a one and done, final quantity on this size at this value. It's $6.59 to get it home and try it for shipping and handling. You can buy multiples. That's my wink. If you want to and kind of tuck it away, stock it away, buy it for mom, buy it for your dad, buy it for anyone that you love. Who wouldn't love to have younger looking skin? So stay in the ordering process for your brand new double size of the Royal Elixir Youth Creator. But we are going to talk about the cleanser really quick. Oh, my top. Oh, I'm sorry. This way? Okay, sorry. I dressed accordingly for our Royal Elixir and our black rice. This little top comes to us from Sea Wonder. That's by Christian Siriano. I loved that it had a little peplum, little off the shoulder. You could kind of zhuzh it up too if you wanted to wear it higher. Very fun, very flirty, very perfect for summer. On sale today for $29.95. Remember, everything's on 5 interest-free credit card payments. That comes out to be $5.99 to get it home. It does come in different colors, by the way. You can find my top on hsn.com or any of what the show hosts are wearing by typing in the word host closet, and then you'll see everything there. And I am wearing some Iman jeans as well. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for shopping with us. Oh, wait, there's more. Don't go anywhere.
Live your summer in style. From your favorite brands to all new celeb designer collections. Don't miss Summer in Style, Thursday at midnight. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Tax. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
Hey, it's Rebecca Vargas, your beauty bestie. I'm here to spill the tea on buzzworthy beauty must-haves. Don't miss Pretty Amazing Beauty Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern on HSN.
Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. The Royal Elixir Dry Oil. I have 600 of you that can get it. I want to check. It's $39.95. I'm not supposed to tell you that it's about to sell out and that we will make some time for it, but if you want to get it, you can grab it really quickly for $7.99. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And look, it's a dry oil, so it doesn't leave any greasy residue. I'm gonna put it all over my body. But before we get to that, my name is Valerie Stepp. Thank you so much for shopping with us here at HSN. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. It's a perfect day to shop Perlier fine, luxurious, gorgeous skincare. And I wanna talk to you about cleansing. It's one of the most important steps that you can think about before you do anything, before you put anything on your skin, like this great little elixir, dry oil. You're gonna wanna cleanse properly in a gently efficacious way. If you're getting a lot of bubbles, if you're getting a lot of stripping the oils off your skin, you're doing it all wrong. This is actually skincare built into this creamy, gentle cleanser in a ginormous size. Normally it's a much smaller size, but we've given you a mega size at 13.5 ounces, and it should be $78.95 for the 29-year anniversary. That we're extending a little longer. We're bringing it to you for $29.95. Everything today is on 5 interest-free credit card payments and free shipping and handling. Skip and Amanda Borghese are joining me. I didn't cleanse before I put the dry oil on because I'm so afraid this is going to sell out before we even get to it, you guys. So I'm taking,
Valerie doesn't realize that that is a limited edition double size oil.
Well,
that is not the normal size oil. The normal size oil is a little less than an ounce. This is, I believe, the 1.6 ounce, right? Isn't this the double size?
It's
yeah. So
1.5.
the double size. It's a ridiculous, huge, huge oil meant for the face. She's using it on her shoulder.
I can't
He looks
help
at the
it.
price. He goes, this is probably for the body. No, this is a face oil.
Sorry.
Which can be used.
This
as a-
isn't my bottle, so I can just take advantage of it.
That goes in 1 second, does not feel like an oil at all, penetrates, doesn't leave anything on the skin. You go to sleep at night, and it's the one product my mom woke up with in the morning and said, my skin feels like a baby's bottom. Between this and the, what's the gold?
the mask.
The mask that she put on. Those are the two that I got phone calls from in the morning. But we'll get to that. This is one unusual cleanser. First of all, it's double the size. Second of all, it's the only cleanser I'm aware of that uses actual royal jelly inside of it. This cleanser, we sell 2,000 every single month without ever even talking about it. It's automatically, as a matter of fact,
It doesn't just cleanse, Skip.
Kathy, who's my friend on Facebook, Mom, tells me we should do a 16.8 ounce in a pump.
That's a great idea.
So she can even take a shower with it.
And use it as a cleanser, a body cleanser.
She wants it as an entire face, neck and neck body cleanser.
Kathy on Facebook, I think that's a super.
And I have to tell you, it's her. I think one of her favorite products. She keeps. I'm going to have to figure it out because if not, she won't
super
stop
idea.
asking. But it's got beeswax in it, actual royal jelly, certified organic honey, a little bit of shea butter.
It has jojoba oil, acacia flower wax, and sunflower seed oil.
And it treats your skin like a skincare as it cleanses.
Totally.
Even waterproof mascara.
Everything can.
Tell them how you use it, Mom.
I put it all over my face, and then a lot of people rinse it off. I don't. I Kleenex it off. And what it will do is, as it's taking off makeup and waterproof mascara and you name it, it is moisturizing your skin at the same time and treating your skin with anti-aging royal jelly, for instance, beeswax, for instance, shea butter, jojoba butter. There's acacia flower wax in there and some sunflower seed.
And the royal jelly, because of the delivery system, has immediate action, has a cleanser, deep action, and has this long-lasting action. We just showed showed you,
crazy.
so that it continues working like a patch delivery system.
It doesn't work like a normal cleanser.
No.
Correct. All of the Royal Elixir products all have this special unique ingredient that is only really found at our company, right? So even a cleanser can give you
cleanser
these kinds of
with
treatment
Real
benefits.
royal jelly
Yeah.
in the cleanser.
And it goes on like a cream, like Valerie's
Look
showing
how
you.
thick it is.
And,
Oh,
and do you cleanse at night and in the morning, or just
no, I cleanse at night.
and that's it?
Yes, I do.
And your skin feels perfect in the morning.
It looks great in the morning. I have to tell you, I look rested, hydrated, moisturized. My skin glows in the morning. This, if you are not trying this, you must try it now.
And look at the size,
I mean,
guys.
with
I
this
know,
price,
it's
this
bigger.
is ridiculous.
It's bigger than the screen. I mean,
It is bigger.
what I'm gonna tell you, when I first got mine and I got my order and I opened up and I was like, I didn't order another body cream. Like literally that's what I thought, because it was so big. And even when I opened it, I was like, oh wait, is this a cream? No, it's a cleanser. So you do not be fooled when you get this home. This is actually cleansing your skin. You can use it on your face, you can use it on your body, but it's infused with the most incredible skincare ingredients from the Royal Elixir family. So to get it at this price at $29.95 at this huge mega size, I mean, you're not gonna have to replenish it for a long time, but actually we don't have a whole lot. We have less than 2,000 of you that can pick it up. Read the reviews. Different skin types, different ages, different skin needs, and everybody loves it. So I'm excited that you guys are shopping with us. That's on 5 interest-free credit card payments. In fact, everything today is on 5 flexible payments. So this becomes $5.99. Now we get to take a moment to talk about something that I'm super excited about, because as Skip mentioned earlier, this is a special offer on its way to selling out, because it is the ginormous double size of the Royal Elixir Youth Oil. Final and last quantity on this customer pick. You're saving over $110 today. It is, again, an elixir. So I want you to think about that concentration that is not greasy, not sticking on top of the skin. It's kind of like a dry oil with clinical benefits to firm, tighten your skin, improve the elasticity and hydration. But it also, as we're coming to learn again with that Royal Elixir family, optimizes your own skin's natural collagen and hyaluronic acid. So with only, I want to say there's around 600-ish that's available in this huge size in this glass bottle. How are we wanting to use this, Skip? Oh, $5.91.
So this is a super powerful product, and it's in a liquid form. We were able to liquefy without destroying the benefits Royal Jelly. No one has done that in the world, including our sister company. So this is one of the proudest products we've ever brought to market. Over 10,000 of you grabbed this in January when we have it available. We had 700, I guess now 500 left. You have to try this. Whenever you have a liquid on your skin, it gets absorbed much faster. I urge people to use this at night, but you can use this at night, day, twice a day, 3 times a day. It doesn't matter. Actually, the more you use it, probably the better it is. And if you have the Youth Creator, the Royal Elixir Youth Creator, then you can actually even amplify the effects of this product. But this goes on in seconds, gets absorbed. You have no greasy feel whatsoever. That's been obviously tested both in consumer perception as well as in clinicals. What I love about this is how fast it goes to work, because it is a liquid. Think about when you drink something versus when you eat something, right? The drinking just goes into the body much faster. Optimizing your skin's elasticity 14%, while it increases firmness a ridiculous 45% while you sleep at night. If you want to wear it during the day, that's when I always urge people to use the most concentrated, the most powerful, almost 50% more firmness when you use this product. So in combination, you can use the Royal Elixir to boost this, the Youth Creator, use the eye, use the oil, but this will bring your skin back to life. This is a drink your skin desperately needs. So it'll help in all the different ways that we talked about, even in optimizing your skin's collagen, but in a liquid form. So look, and everything we make, regardless if it's for face or eye, has been tested for sensitivity around the eyes. Look at what happens when this lady used it only twice in 2 weeks, used it nightly only. Look, every single person here looks like they have more youthful, more bouncy, less line, but alive skin. That is the purpose of this line, to bring your skin back to life, to give your skin the energy it had in its youth. Again, it doesn't matter if you suffer from wrinkles or you don't suffer from wrinkles. I think bringing skin back to life is the most important thing. Having that youthful, bouncy, radiant looking skin in your 60s, 70s, and 80s is what it's all about. Like my mom.
Who doesn't want it? I call it the youth activator or the youth rejuvenator, because you will start to see immediately a difference in your skin, a difference in the feel, a
Yeah,
difference.
my mom felt it in one single night. She
Yeah, that's
called
what
me.
I called him. Yeah.
She called me and said, this time she knew she was using an oil as a night oil. And she called me and she said, Skip, my skin truly feels like a baby's bottom this morning. And we approved it right away. $39 is crazy.
Crazy deal.
$39.95 is like a
Yes.
today's special. You should take advantage of it.
Please,
You know, we're
yes.
not back until the end of June. We're gone for almost 2 months. So
Right.
make sure you have enough of the Royal Elixir in your cabinet. I don't know if you've got reunions, if you've got graduations, if you've got birthdays. I know a lot of people get married during the month of June. What incredible ways to start that skin. Even if you want to put a basket together for the bride, for the
Yep.
bridesmaids,
Yep.
this is such an incredible opportunity.
And here's the thing, so this is the 1.5 ounce. I noticed on the back, and you can, everybody will see this at home. Once it's open, you have a 12-month shelf life. So since it is so concentrated and a couple drops are
Yep.
really gonna be all that you need, you get a really nice long shelf life, which means if you wanna buy a couple of these, unopened, you're probably gonna have what? I would imagine at least a couple years before you need to get into it. So at this price point, this is a special offer that will not be repeated and will not last. We have hundreds of you placing your order. I know you hear us say that a lot. We already sold out of one of our items earlier. This one is going to sell out in probably less than 2 minutes. Everybody's getting the $110 savings. Everybody can take advantage of the 5 interest-free credit card payments. If you're new to HSN, you don't have to join a club. There's no monthly membership. Everybody can take $7.99. You put that on Visa, MasterCard, American Express. We ship the bottle out to you, and it is a glass bottle, a dark glass bottle, again, to hold the efficacy of that royal jelly in there and that liquefied version. Free shipping and handling. If you are buying multiples, congratulations, because we don't have this on auto ship. But one of the things that I was thinking too, Skip, and Amanda, I'd love to know from each of you, when you're, obviously, I would recommend, starting to use this at night, depending on what your skin needs. I'm thinking of, we're outside and we're sweating. We go back inside and then it's air conditioning. Like there's so much being drawn out of our skin that leaves it dry, that leaves it feeling textured. The lines and wrinkles look more enhanced. Our makeup settles in. If we want to use this at night, is this first step or last step in our routine?
No, you probably want to make this your last step in your routine, depending on what else you're using. So if you're going to go with your serum, I don't think you need a cream because this is so hydrating.
Exactly.
I really urge everybody serum, oil, or honestly, I think most people will end up just using the Youth Creator or the Pearls of Youth in this. That's really, you don't need to put on anything else. This is super, super hydrating. It's so funny that you say that because when you put it on, it penetrates so quick. 3 different delivery systems, goes to work immediately. And I find, my wife tells me, my mom tells me, they don't want anything heavy on their skin when they go to sleep. They don't want anything that rubs off on their pillow. They don't want to wait like 10 minutes for stuff to absorb. They want stuff to absorb
I don't
immediately.
want to spend a lot of time in front of the mirror when I'm ready to go to bed. I want to go to bed.
Amanda's like, let's
Seriously.
get one thing done and let it work. And does it work?
Yes.
100% of people, every single person who looked at their skin saw their skin was firmer, more hydrated. And I love this word, revitalized. How many of you want that revitalization back to your skin? The elasticity was also improved for every single person. And everybody agreed basically that it didn't leave a greasy film. That's what we hate about oils.
Right.
We hate that it sits on top of the skin. This is not anything like you've ever experienced before. Think of it as being more modern, more artisanal, more efficacious. And you're getting a ginormous bottle. For those of you that are in the ordering process, I'm gonna give you a couple tips and tricks. If you put it into your cart, make sure that you complete the checkout process because somebody else will bump your item out of your cart when they hit buy. So if you don't want to miss out on this, and I know a lot of you are putting a couple in there, maybe buying other things, I would say just complete your checkout process. You can come back and buy other things later. $7.99 gets it home and the free shipping and handling. I'm going to ask those of you that are friends with me, leave me one. Just leave me one bottle because otherwise I'm gonna do what the other day would happen. We had a couple sellouts. I started stealing things. I started putting things in pockets. I started taking things. And that's not a good look for me, Skip.
I just put my thumb and my snapping finger, and I just want I want you to show.
No oil.
There's
I got
no
it.
oil to feel. It's a very unusual product, and you're gonna
gorgeous.
love the way it penetrates into your skin.
And
You're
the way
gonna
your skin
feel it
feels.
work. And the morning, one morning is all we ask you. Touch your skin the next morning. Tell me it's not dewy. Tell me it's not hydrated. Tell
like
me
a
it doesn't feel
rose
super
petal.
bouncy. And then give it a couple weeks to see your skin transform.
And then put it all over your neck and your décolleté.
Yeah.
Show it off.
And
Definitely.
feel free to add
To add the
a
youth
little
creator.
bit of the youth creator. Yes,
not?
yes. And you know, a lot of people say to me, and this is what I love about Perlier, when do I put things on? Like you just did. We normally create products with the molecule small enough that normally it doesn't matter. It doesn't really
I didn't want to
matter.
interrupt you, Skip, but
I know
was
what
gonna
you were
say,
thinking. You
that's-
gave me that look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
only one that matters out of every product we've ever really created is Hydrazone.
Yes.
That is the only one you ever want to put on first. If you're super dry and we ever have Hydrazone,
Just put it on
that's the
is the
first.
point.
Put it on after cleanse
Yes.
first.
I haven't seen
But
hydrazone
otherwise, it
in
doesn't
years.
matter.
Exactly. All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna let you know when the oil is completely gone, which
Okay.
will probably just happen in the next couple of moments as we move along. But if you are in the ordering process, please do not stop. Don't hang up. Don't stop putting it in your cart and completing your checkout. I'll let you know when every single one of those is spoken for. And if you can grab it, go ahead and jump in and bump somebody out if you have to. All right, Caribbean vanilla. One of the first scents that I experienced when I started here about a decade ago that I fell in love with. There's nothing else like it on the planet. To be honest with you, I don't even care if it did anything for my skin. It smells so darn good. But of course, it's Perlier and everything's gonna have beautiful beauty benefits. What we're doing today is bringing you the full size of the body cream and you have your choice of scent. So I'll start right here because there's some new ones for you. You have that Caribbean vanilla and coffee. You have the Caribbean vanilla and bourbon. You have the OG, which is where I fell in love with it. It is so sexy and sultry and just, oh, it's so good. This one's gonna be the one that's gonna sell out first. We have less than 400 available. Then we have the Caribbean vanilla and spiced caramel. And I haven't smelled this one yet, the vanilla and raspberry. So Caribbean vanilla and raspberry. These are full-size body creams at 6.7 ounces that we've taken from $35 down to $15.95. Everything's on interest-free credit card payments, so it's $3.19. And this is the time of year when you are wanting to have that incredible, luxurious tropical vacation experience. But before I can share with you that, congratulations. Congratulations to those of you who got the Royal Elixir Youth
Congratulations,
Oil.
everybody.
Okay, but you know what? Who's not congratulating herself? Me, because I didn't shop for it before. I'm putting it in my pocket.
We'll try to get you more oil.
All right.
I don't know if I have any until
Okay.
probably next year,
Thank
but
you.
we'll try to do something because
All
I
of a
know
sudden,
that's a.
whoop, whoop, whoop. They're gonna take me out of here for taking things.
Take
okay.
it, because I don't know when I'm going to have it back. So
Okay.
take it.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
No, look, this is crazy. We're doing this as a really huge special. This is one of everybody's favorite vanilla products. We've had Caribbean vanilla in our line for 20 years, the original. Today, you're going to get raspberry vanilla Caribbean with raspberry. It is a sophisticated, multi-noted fragrance. This is not a baby's fragrance, everybody. These are elegant, beautiful, sensual fragrances. We kept them very clean in their naming, but the fragrance house out of Paris that created these new fragrances with us is a very well-known fragrance house. It's very famous nose created these fragrances. These are all delectable, gorgeous. At this price, if you can get all 5, you will never regret this decision as a gift for yourself or a gift for somebody. So vanilla raspberry, 1,000 left. That's all I have. This is super intense when it comes to hydration, firming benefits, elasticity benefits. It goes to work within the first use. But the fragrance here is what is paramount.
Talk about the base.
The basis,
which is the Caribbean.
There's only 400, so
Okay,
you got to
the
go
base-
fast.
Okay,
on
the base
on
is the Caribbean
yeah.
vanilla, and it's spiced with tropical fruits and rum and distilled sugar. And then
There's no rum in it.
no, but it's that fragrance. It smells like that tropical rum, the tropical fruits, and the spicy sugar cane. Then we've added now you can go into those descriptions.
Well, let's talk about, that's the original.
But
Okay?
that's the
the
base.
original. It is
Okay.
sensual, it is sexy, it is
Sultry,
sultry, it is
mysterious.
moonlight, beach in the Caribbean
Yummy.
at night. It is definitely with a romantic partner. Beware wearing these fragrances at night.
It's the most prized spice in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
the
so
vanilla.
that's the original. There's only 400 and that is
No,
it.
not 400 anymore. No, there's
Oh,
like
no.
300 and some. So this is gonna be the first one to sell out.
Okay,
my God.
the next one to sell out is probably everybody's biggest surprise because you would never think of that raspberry. There's only 1,000 left.
Delicious.
Oh, less? Okay. The raspberry, you have to try that beautiful raspberry
So good.
and the Caribbean vanilla. It is the biggest surprise of all. My favorite is the bourbon.
Yes.
So I love the Caribbean vanilla bourbon, and I think every woman would love it. And I think you should know that vanilla is the spice and the fragrance used in almost every men and women's fragrance, not just
Usually as a bottom note.
correct.
vanilla.
But this one is so warm, so gorgeous. This
delicious.
reminds you of maybe your father, your grandfather, a pipe smoking, someone who used to smoke a pipe with vanilla, tobacco. This is the warmest of them all. I absolutely am in love. And if you can get this as an early Christmas gift, or an early holiday gift, an early fall gift, this is ideal. Because when are we going to see
What about Father's Day?
$15.95?
Father's Day is next
Day.
month.
That's a
Father's
great idea.
Day.
But remember, mom can also use the Caribbean.
No, I know, but I like that.
love all of them.
I like
love all
that
of
you
them.
kind of leaned into some of a little bit more of those more masculine kind of notes because
Yeah.
it really
Love it.
does. Like, I love that one.
So let me go to
Okay.
vanilla coffee.
Oh.
So apropos for
Unique.
the Caribbeans, right? Because
Yes.
just think about Jamaican coffee. Now you've mixed a little bit of that coffee inside
Yes.
of the Caribbean vanilla. Again, you're not going to smell only coffee. Coffee now just becomes an additional note to the Caribbean, that this sultry, original
Delicious
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
It is not a vanilla like a
French
cookie
vanilla.
or
It's not a
French
French
vanilla
vanilla.
or a cooking vanilla. Caribbean vanilla is a
spiced vanilla.
beautiful, sultry, spicy vanilla. You gotta go nuts over it. All right, what else do we have here?
They're
The
all
bourbon,
very
which I love.
exotic, but the
Very exotic.
Yeah.
spice,
Raspberry?
spice
Oh,
caramel.
Caramel.
Yes, the spiced
Caramel.
caramel.
My
Oh, that's
goodness.
another ridiculous one, right? The spiced
Yes.
caramel. You go nuts over the spiced caramel. And again, you're not smelling spiced caramel. You're smelling a note that a Parisian fragrance expert, a nose, added to it. We call it spiced caramel, but the notes are warm, they're hugs, they're romance, they're exotic. Every single one of these is going to drive you through the exotic plateau.
It brings you to that
Whatever that
unspoiled
is.
nature of the Caribbean, Guadeloupe, Jamaica, coming through the breeze at night. It is so
can't make a
sensuous
choice.
and delicious. And no, you can't. You
Can't make a choice.
Amanda,
have
we're
to
going to need to start putting warning labels on this.
I
Like,
know,
seriously?
this is nuts. Right,
Can you
Mom?
imagine, like,
Mom,
taking
I'll
this
put
on
my
your
hands over my ear if you want to
honeymoon?
talk.
We can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys have to
close
talk
your
about
ears.
like stuff that I shouldn't
yeah.
hear.
Close your ears.
Because I am her son.
Skip.
Well,
Honeymoon
they,
fragrances, vow renewals. I mean, this first.
Dates.
Okay, wait. I like how my producer says first date. You're putting this on for a first date. There's gonna be a second date. It's just gonna be a first date that never stops. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you that much. Here's what's happening. Okay, here's what's happening. We only have a few moments to talk about them. The original vanilla is gonna be the first one to sell out. So if you love that one, dive in and buy a couple, and then expand the assortment. Expand. It really is expanding your exotic sensory explosion of an experience. Over 500 have been spoken for. They're $3.19 at the heart of what Perlier does. Of course, it's going to be a good for your treatment on your body for elasticity and firmness and smoothness and just a drenching of hydration. But to have that exotic spice and the warmth and the sultriness and the breeziness, that's really where you get to kind of have something extra, extra special. And there's nothing like this, when you go, the only thing that you were mentioning about like fine French perfumery, that's the kind of nose, like when I smell these, I'm like, these smell super expensive.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are. These are complex fragrances. They are not single note fragrances. Even the original Caribbean vanilla fragrance is a
Still
complex
has
fragrance.
a melody.
When we wanted to add the new raspberry, the new spiced caramel, the new bourbon, those are brand new coffee we had done 5-6 years ago. When we added those three, we went to a very famous French Parisian fragrance house that builds $200, $300, $500 fragrances, and we asked them to create something that stayed within the family, because you know how complex that original. You smell that original Caribbean vanilla, and you're like, oh my gosh, this hits all my senses. This evokes all the emotions. This really is a different kind of vanilla fragrance. It is super romantic. When I talk about
sugarly
sultry,
sweet.
it is not. It is nothing like that. It is.
It's rich.
It's elegant too.
Yes.
And even my son wears the vanilla spray as a men's cologne. It is really just gorgeous. So when they were challenged with adding these, it's not just the bourbon note. No, it's complex notes that make up this fantasy of adding bourbon to the Caribbean vanilla. It's the spiced caramel that we came up as a fun way of describing the complex notes that are in that family that give life to the Caribbean vanilla. Same with the raspberry. You're going to try the raspberry and go, Skip, oh my gosh,
wow,
this raspberry has nothing to do with the word raspberry. This raspberry adds life and this like incredible energy to the Caribbean vanilla. They're all for $3 on the Flex.
Character.
I just they could get all 5 for the price of 1.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's already reduced to 15 because there's a 5 flex pay. You get all 5. It's $15 for all 5 on a flex
Sounds
pay.
good to me.
Yeah.
That's mathing for me. That's some serious, that's my kind of girl math. Skip, Amanda, thank you for 2 incredible hours.
Thank you, Val.
Thank you, Valerie.
We'll see you
Thank
again
for
tonight with whatever is left
our
with
last
Debbie.
2
My name is
shows.
Valerie.
Yeah.